Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 18th of December. Gloria Vale's private school has been ordered to close after failing to convince officials it's a safe space for students. The Education Review Office highlighted ongoing safety concerns at the remote Christian community school in July, and the ministry put the school on notice in October. Emily Ansell reports.
Ministry Education Secretary Alan McGregor-Reid says despite considerable support, the school hasn't provided evidence it's addressed concerns about emotional and physical safety. The school teaches fewer than 100 children through a ministry-approved homeschooling program.
Searchers have determined 2 climbers missing on Aoraki Mount Cook were caught in a large ice avalanche and have called off rescue attempts. The pair set off to summit New Zealand's highest peak on Friday, taking the Linda Glacier route. Rosie Leishman reports.
A search mission was launched on Monday when the climbers didn't return, hampered by bad weather. Police say there's evidence of an unsurvivable avalanche on the upper Linda Glacier. The Department of Conservation says the area is too unstable to attempt a recovery operation. Aoraki Area Commander Inspector Vicky Walker says for now the bodies lie at rest on the Maunga.
A reminder, long-term economic forecasts aren't a crystal ball. Latest GDP data shows the economy grew more than expected in the September quarter, up 1.1%. But revised data shows it shrank more than previously thought in the June quarter, down 1%. The Reserve Bank had been forecasting 0.4% growth in the September quarter, but the Herald's Liam Dan says forecasts are always based on assumptions.
Up till about 1 quarter out, they can pick the direction. The more specific they have to be, the worse they are. You get out much further than half a year, and they're absolutely useless.
Police say they're concerned for Mitchell Cole, who they're hunting in relation to a double homicide discovered on Saturday in Ruatiti. Officers are focusing on a very remote area containing huts, lodges and camps. They're asking owners of sites to call them on 10-5 and also want any information about a quad bike and trailer left on Murumuru Road. Police Commissioner Richard Chambers has revealed 3 new Provisional Assistant Commissioner appointments for next year. Eastern District's Jeanette Park, Wellington's Corey Parnell and Bay of Plenty's Tim Anderson will step in from February. Almost a year into his second term, the US president can't seem to shake his predecessor. Donald Trump has delivered a presidential address to the nation, much of it spent on claiming he inherited a mess from Joe Biden. He says he's fixed disasters, including open borders, transgender men and women's sports, crime, trade and corrupt government. Trump claims destroying cartels and closing the border has made the US the envy of the world.
We are respected again like we have never been respected before.
To sport, and high jumper Hamish Kerr is the Lonsdale Cup recipient for 2025, which the New Zealand Olympic Committee awards annually to the biggest contributor in an Olympic or Commonwealth sport. Coach Giancarlo Italiano is positive the Wellington Phoenix can turn their season around and says the vibe and output at the club is top-notch, despite being second from bottom on the A-League ladder. Netball New Zealand will start the search for a replacement CEO in the new year, following Jenny Wiley's resignation after 9 years in the role. That is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.